We were a company existing 20 years and we made a building called The Edge in Amsterdam, which has been seen as the smartest and most sustainable building in the world. And we had extremely many requests from all over the world who said, please, could you make us an edge in our city? And then we went thinking and said, hey, it's a lot of smart, it's technology. Technology is driving the well-being and the sustainability of our buildings. We are going to make a different company. We call it Edge Technologies, and Edge Technologies is going to make the best building in town. Fully driven by technology to enlarge sustainability, enlarge well-being and create an outstanding design. And another reason is why we have started with Edge Technologies is that the world is changing and we see a lot of tech companies coming up. A lot of companies like WeWork, but also Amazon, and they need a different answer to, let's say, their office environment and office demand. And that's why we founded Edge Technologies. The value of innovation is for us the most important thing. We do everything on the level of innovation, as we have done in all our buildings. So all our employees get, let's say, rewarded when they get innovation in the buildings. The innovation is bringing us also a new business model. What is that new business model is that we are going to work directly with all our suppliers. That means we work directly with Microsoft, we work directly with Schneider Electric, we work directly with startups, which means that we shorten the chain of, let's say, the production of offices. And I call it also production, because we believe that making a building a unique one is not anymore of this time. We believe that you have to repeat and standardize the construction of buildings as well as the construction of everything what's in the building. So our goal is to create a platform and to create a product which we call Edge and which is going to be built all over the world. Yeah, a blueprint. The blueprint is, let's say, our core of the company, and it's also the value of the company. What we did is we took the Edge and we took a few other developments of our company, and we made out of that the blueprint for the best building we could produce or we could construct. That changes also directly the way we are thinking. So we have a blueprint and we have a product team, which is completely different than a design team or than a development team. And that product team is creating the product for the city. Of course, we take into account the needs of the city, what they like to have in the city. But the blueprint is everything what is in the envelope of the building, which we create as a kind of standard. So we work directly, again, with those suppliers, and they deliver us, not for one building their products, but for the next 10 building, the same product. The blueprint that we make is, for a big part, everything what happens inside the building. So we create a kind of IT backbone, there it starts with design. And around that backbone we create, let's say, all the things around climate, around acoustics. We build atriums in the buildings we do. And all those kind of standardization of products in the building. We need an architect to, let's say, make the design of the building. So what you currently see is that we work directly with architects like Bjarke Ingels or with Rem Koolhaas, who still are part of the design team, but are mostly having the blueprint in their hand to make a faster way of design and a faster way of development and a faster way of construction. So yes, architects are extremely involved, but they follow our blueprint. At the end, it's all about the people who work in buildings, so that means the user. If you don't design around that user, you do it for nothing. What we currently do is that we create platforms and communities in those buildings. So for instance, we took a stake in a co-working company called Epicenter. It's a company coming out of Scandinavia. And they create, let's say, for the first 25-30% of the building a community of people who work there or hire for a month or 2 months or a year, let's say their table or their workplace. They create already a community where a lot of other companies are, let's say, getting attracted by, and they also join us in that building. So what we create is a kind of multi-tenant community of people who work together, started by a co-working company in which we as a developer have 30% stake. And we will do that in all our edges that we start with. So we start one in Berlin, then Epicenter is part of that. We start in Boston, then Epicenter is part of that. And so in that way we create a complete different environment for, let's say, the tenants who start to work in the building and create the workplace.